As I had said before, whenever a customer is requesting you to for any changes or any refund, what is the first thing that you're going to check? What will you check first?
Penalties.
Penalties. Yes, very good. Whether the fare rule of this particular ticket, does it allow you to make changes or no? Okay. So there are two ways of doing it. One way is you can reprice if your PNR is already active. You can reprice it with the date of issue. So maybe on this side, you can open the e-ticket here. So TWD/Lima 6. Okay. And you can see that the ticket was issued on 26th of November 25. And what was the pricing entry that you have done for this? Let's check. So you, one moment. Yeah, so you had done a normal FXP entry and you had priced this, and this was issued on the 25th of November. So I will do the same pricing entry with the past date now to check the fare rule. So I'll do FXX slash R comma 25 November 25 and enter. So when you will do this pricing entry, you will see it will give you the fare which is there on your ticket. You can match it. You can see both same fare basis, base fare, including taxes. Everything is same as per the ticket. Now you can check the rule for this one. If you have multiple fare bases, you can do FQN 1-1 and 1-2. But if there is only one fare, then you can just put FQN1 display Papa Echo. So in this, you can check what is the fare rule. If you move down, it says changes anytime USD 50 for reissue and revalidation. Okay. There is another way you can check this fare rule. Let's say there is no PNR and you want to check this fare rule from this ticket. How will you do that? Let's say you cancel the PNR and later on the passenger is telling you, I want to reissue this ticket now. So you only have the ticket number. There is no PNR. And if you want to check the fare rule, how will you check it? Okay, that is to open the ticket. How I will check the fare rule for that? Let's say this is my ticket. Look on the right side. This is my ticket. There is no PNR now. I want to find out what is the fare rule for this particular fare basis. How I will do that?
With the fare base.
Display the
Okay,
display.
so give me the entry.
Okay. FQD.
FQD. Yes, very good. FQD. Then FQD. Then
DHD Singapore
DXB Singapore. Yes, very good. Then
slash
slash. Okay. Slash
Date.
airline. Okay.
Date of travel. Okay.
ASK.
Okay. Then slash date of travel. Let's say outbound date of travel is 10th of January. Will I add the year also?
Yes.
I will add the year also. Okay, very good. Then slash.
Slash
Okay.
I comma
Class. Okay. So we have Quebec class here. So I will add Quebec class. Okay. What else? Uh-huh.
slash I comma date of issuance.
R comma and the date of issue, right? What is the date of issue in this ticket? 26 November
26 November
25.
25.
25, right? So when I do this entry, automatically you will see your fare basis, which is showing over here. And you can do Fox Quebec November number 1 display Papa Echo. Again, you will be able to see that same fare rule which you saw just now when we did the FXX entry. So there are two ways of finding out. If you already have a PNR, you can just perform a past dated pricing entry with R comma and the date of issue. Or if there is no PNR, simply open the ticket to get your information. And from there, you can do this FQD entry. You remember in the beginning when I was explaining you all past dated fare code display, this entry, it's a very important entry because You will have many scenarios like this where passenger has asked to cancel the booking and keep the ticket open, and he will call after a few days or after a month or so, and then he'll say, okay, now I know which are my date of travel. Can you please rebook my ticket to this date? Now, in that point of time, you have only the ticket number. There is no booking, there is no PNR, no TST. Only ticket number is there. So you will open the ticket and you will see your fare basis, how much is the fare, when it was issued, all that information is there in the ticket. You can simply perform this FQD entry and you will be able to know what is the date change penalty. Even for refund, same procedure you will do. Let's say this passenger canceled the booking, told you to keep the ticket open. Now, after a few days, he is telling you, now I want to refund it. I don't want to travel. So, in order to check the refund penalty, again, I can do this FQD entry. There is one more way. Let's say your PNR is purged. Your FQD also is not showing you the correct fare basis or something. In that case, you can do a GK segment, sell a ghost segment. Okay, let's say there is no PNR. You have this ticket. I want to find out the rule for this ticket, but I have all the information in the ticket and there is no PNR. So how I will find out? Either I do FQD or I can sell a ghost segment. So I will do SS SQ 495 Quebec class. So date of travel is 10th of January 25. Sorry, 26. This is from Dubai to Singapore. GK1, which is ghost segment 1 slash, you can just put alpha or any alphabet, enter. Okay, so you will get a GK segment like this, and then you will sell the return one SS SQ 494, again Quebec class, 20th of January 26, Singapore DXB GK1 slash alpha. So you will get a ghost segment like this. No need to save anything, no need to enter the passenger name. Simply do FXX slash R comma and the date of issue 26 November 25. Enter. Again, you will get the same fare rule. You can do FQQ1 and expand and check. So you will see same fare as it is on the ticket. And now if I will do Fox Quebec November 1, display Papa Echo. Again, you will see USD $50 is required to do the reissue. Okay. So in any of these ways, you can find out the fare rule, whether it is for reissue or refund, doesn't matter. You can either do a GK segment, either do an FQD, or if you have the PNR active, then just open the PNR and do FXX for the past date. All right. Now let's look at our example here, what we have. So this customer is requesting for a date change. We saw customer is requesting for a date change. We checked the fare rules and we found out that changes are permitted and the charge is USD $50. How I will convert this $50 to my local currency? FQC. Okay, I can do FQC 50.
USD slash
Yeah,
USD.
yeah. If you will put USD and just enter, by default it will change it to whichever currency, whichever location you are in. Okay, or you can add to which currency I want to check. I can also add, or I can add OMR, whichever country you are in, just add and you can check. Yeah. So in this case, we are in UAE. We can see that 190 dirhams is the change fee. So when you are doing manual reissue, always have a notepad or something ready with you, or a notebook to note down all these details. So now I have AED 190 is my change fee. Okay, but how will I collect this change fee? This 190 dirhams, how will I collect this?
from the customer.
Will I add it to my fare, or do I collect it as a tax, or do I issue an EMD? How do I collect this 190?
Collect as a tax.
Okay, but how do you know that? How will
It's
you
a date
find
change
out?
penalty, no?
Correct, but
Date change
some
penalty.
some airlines are collecting is at tax. Some are issuing asking you to issue EMD. So how do you know
But
that this air
there is an entry to check in this areas.
there is
What
a
is the
table?
code and
Yeah,
yeah.
correct. You remember yesterday I showed you one page. Okay, so it will not work in your training mode. So I will show it to you in the live mode. So whenever you are doing a manual reissue, apart from the change fee, you also need to know how this change fee is collected by the airline. Okay, in order to find that out, 1 minute. Okay, so in your production mode, if you want to find out what is how do the airlines collect the change fee or the change penalty, in your production mode, you have your smart flow here on top. When you will click on this smart flow, under your office smart flow, you will see provider contact page. Here, provider contact page. Click on this. So one smart flow will open. It will ask you to enter which airline you want to check, which airline code. So let's say I put SQ here and I do next. So on top, you will see all Singapore Airlines. This is the table for Singapore Airlines. And you will see all the contact details for Singapore Airlines. So this entry is also useful when you want to find out the telephone number for any airline. So in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Al Ain, Muscat, we have entered all the numbers here. And down you will see the information with regard to reissue. So it is saying this for this airline, Singapore Airlines, you have to use Charlie Papa tax code. Okay, so
Richard, can you repeat this one? I missed out.
pardon me.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
in
missed
this
out this one. Can you repeat?
this one, Smart Flow. In your Smart Flow, under Office Smart Flow, you will see provider contact page. Click on your provider contact page and just put the airline code. That's it. When you'll put the airline
Thank you,
code
dear.
in that table, you will see here if it is mentioned, if there is a code mentioned over here, which means it is collected as a tax. Okay, but let's see another example. If there is no code, then it will be mentioned, let's say Egypt Air. Now, if you see for Egypt Air, it is mentioned as EMD. Okay, so when it is mentioned an EMD, that means there is no tax code. Straight away, you will be issuing a manual EMD. I will show you an example of this also, how you can issue a manual EMD. Okay, so in this case for our airline, we can see that Singapore Airlines is collecting the date change penalty as Charlie Papa tax. So I'll make a note of this. So I have to collect 190 dirhams as Charlie Papa tax. Okay. Now that I find out what is my date change penalty, now that I found out what is my date change penalty, what is the next thing I will do now? The customer wants to come back on the 25th of January. So what I will check after this?
Availability.
Availability. Very good. So I will check whether the same class is available or no. 25th of January, Singapore to Dubai /ASQ. So I can see the same Queen class is available. I will sell the Queen class seat. Then what I will do after this? What is the next step?
Check Queen class is available.
Hmm.
So then you can see FXQ or
Are we
else
doing ATC reissue or we are doing manual reissue?
oh, we are doing manual.
I know FXQ very simple. Just do FXQ, halas. System will do everything. But let's say, yeah. So to check that, what we need to do? If I have to check the fare difference, what I need to do? I have to price it,
Rules,
right?
right?
I have to price it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pricing entry. Remember? Pricing. The moment we did this in the revalidation step also, correct? When I was showing you revalidation.
Yeah.
So same step. Now we want to find out the fare for segment number 2 and 4 because this is our new itinerary. 2 and 4 is our new itinerary. I will price it as of the current date because my outbound travel has not started. It's a fully unutilized ticket. As I told you yesterday, it's a thumb rule. If it's a fully unutilized ticket, you will always price it with the current date. Okay. So now I will price segment number 2 and 4 with the current date. So I'll do fxx slash segment 2 comma 4. Okay. And here you can see, you can compare this with your ticket. So this is your ticket fare and this is your current pricing. So you can see this is for 10th and 20th of January and this is for 10th and 25th of January. So let's do a comparison. So here first we will compare the base fare with the base fare. So both base fares are the same. So no difference to be collected. Now let's look at the taxes. So I have 80 YR here, 80 YR, both are same. 75 AE, 75 AE, both are same.
The whole fare is same.
Then 45 F6, 45 X6, 5 TP, 5 TP, 10 ZR, 10 ZR, 40 L7, 40 L7, 30 OP, 30 OP, and 140 SG, 140 SG. Okay. Sometimes the fare may be same, Shraddha, but in between some taxes will be different. So always, as a best practice, I would recommend do this step. It may take a few seconds extra, but make sure that everything is matching. Every tax is matching. Okay. So if there is no difference at all, everything is same as per the old ticket, then it means we don't have to collect any difference. But let's say for example, Queen class was not available. Okay, let's say for example, Queen class was not available. Or let's say for example, the customer is saying, I want to travel back in premium economy. I want to fly in premium economy, cabin premium economy. I want to change my cabin. So now I can see here premium economy. They have starting from Romeo class. So let's say this passenger wants to upgrade. So I will sell one seat in Romeo class. Again, I will price this 2,4. But see, there is no fare coming in this, right? 2,4, it's not giving me any fare. It is giving me this fare, but this is for different classes. See, this is Kilo class, Lima class, Yankee class. So what about other classes? Lima class. Let's try in Lima. Yes, there is a fare in Lima class. Now you can see Queen and Lima combination is pricing. Let's compare this now with our ticket. So now if you see here, okay. So on my left hand side is my new pricing. On my right hand side is my old fare. So my new fare, basic fare now is 3,870 and my new old basic fare is 3,030. So I will minus new minus old 3,870 minus the old fare 3,030. How much difference I'm getting? 840 dirhams, correct? So in this case, I have also need to collect 840 dirhams fare
Okay.
difference. Fare difference also has to be collected for 840 dirhams. Okay. Now, what else is there? Is there any change in the taxes? Let's see. So 80 YR, 75 AE, 45 F6, 5 TP, 10 ZR, 40 L7, 30 OP, 140 SG. So taxes, there is no difference, right? All the taxes are the same. So here only we need to collect fare difference and the date change penalty. Am I right? These are the
Yes.
only two amount which we need to collect. Okay, so that means what will be our total additional collection here? 190 plus 840. So my total additional collection is 1030. Okay, this is my total ADC. So when I'm reissuing this
190
ticket,
for what?
0.90,
Yeah, for
there,
what?
there is no 0.90, bro. I mean, sorry, there is no 0.90, dear.
You said 840 plus 190.
190, 190. Yeah,
190.
190 here
Yeah.
on the screen, change fee.
Oh, okay,
That
change.
50, the $50, you remember FQC $50 we did?
Mm-hmm.
The date change penalty, dear. Yeah. We check
Yeah.
the change
Okay.
fee first only, na? Before we check
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fare. You remember we did FQC here. We converted the
Yeah.
$50, correct? So this is my change fee, 190. How I have to collect as Charlie
Okay.
Papa tax. Correct, no?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. So my total additional collection now is coming to how much? 130 total additional collection. Now we have found out this. So you inform the customer, and then if you get the go ahead, if you get the go ahead, now up to here you don't have to save anything, okay, because we are just checking. So if you want, if the passenger says I will decide and let you know later, then you can just ignore from here. Nothing will happen to your booking. It will remain as it is. Your ticket also will remain as it is. All right. However, if the passenger will come back, or at the same time if the passenger is giving you a go ahead, then the next step is to go ahead with the reissue. So here what did we do? We first checked the, for the manual reissue, your first step is to check the fare rules. Check the fare rules. Also, you need to check the status of the coupon. Huh? Sometimes the coupon is checked in, then you need to. So ticket coupon also you need to check whether it is open or no. So both these checks you will do. After that, you will. So for the checking the fare rules, you will do the pass date pricing, and or you can do a GK segment, or if the PNR is active, you can do it with the pass date pricing, or you can do the FQD entry with the pass date pricing. Okay. So these two checks you will do first. Okay. After that, you will sell new segment. Sell the new segment. No need to save here. Sell the new segment and then price. Okay. Sell the new segment and price. If it is fully unutilized ticket, you will price it as per the current date. If it is partially flown, then you will price it as per the past date. Okay. After you sell the new segment, then you will calculate how much difference to be collected. So do your calculation. Once you're ready with your calculation, you will quote that to the customer. And once you have received the confirmation from the customer, then you will start with your reissue. So once the customer has confirmed, then again you will sell the new segment. Okay, you will sell the new segment. This time you will save it because you want to go ahead with the reissue. Okay, so you will save and then you will price it. Okay, so in this case now I got a go ahead. So I will again check the availability. So we saw that it is pricing in Lima class. So straight away I will take the Lima class seat. Okay, in this case I can go ahead and save this because now my passenger has confirmed. So I will save this. Okay, now I need to delete the old TST TTE/all, and then I will reprice Fox X-ray Papa slash segment 2, 4, because this is my new itinerary now. Okay, segment 2 and segment 4. So I will do FXP slash segment 2, 4. It will reprice my new itinerary and I can save this. At this stage, you can actually delete your unwanted segment. Let's say I don't want segment number 3 here. I'm reissuing now. So I can cancel my segment number 3 from here and save the PNR. So now I have my new itinerary and my new fare. Both are saved in the PNR. Okay. So the next step is to save and price the itinerary and save the TST. So now you have a TST now for the reissue. You have a TST now for reissue. Now this TST has to be updated because currently this TST is under first issue status, but we have to reissue it. We have to change it to reissue, right? So to start your reissue process for manual reissue, first thing you will open the TST in the graphical mode. So you will do TQT. In case if the graphical TST is not opening, change your settings from here. Go here, go to display. Your first transitional stored ticket TST display, select graphical, click on save. Now when you will do TQT, your TST will open in graphical mode. Okay, so open the TST in the graphical mode and then you will see some action buttons over here. Okay, so we will use these action buttons to update this TST. So now first thing that I told you we need to update is we need to update this issuing status. Issuing status is first issue. We want to change this to reissue. So in order to do that, in the action button, we have the option here, set TST for manual reissue. So you will click first, you will do TQT, open the TST in graphical and then click on set TST for manual reissue. Okay, please follow exactly these steps. If you will miss any of these steps, your whole reissue will go wrong. So open the TST in graphical, do TQT, open TST in graphical. Okay, open TST in graphical. Next step, click on set TST to manual reissue. So I will click here and you will get a pop-up like this. It will say TST will be updated for manual reissue. You will say OK. Now you will notice here your issuing status has changed to reissue. Okay. Next step is scroll down. You will find an up button over here which says update. Click on this and you will get a success message here saying your TST is updated. So next step, click on update. Scroll down and click on update. Okay. Up to here it is clear. Any doubt? So what I did now is I first saved my new itinerary. I priced my new itinerary. Then I opened the TST in the graphical format and I changed my issuing status from first issue to reissue by clicking on set TST to manual reissue. Okay.
Richard, I'm sorry. This,
Mm.
how did you open this graphical TST? Where to click?
In the settings, go to view settings,
I've done that. After that,
display. The second option, display, on the left hand side.
mm,
Then the first option on the right side, which says open TST in graphical mode.
okay.
Click graphical, click on save.
I've done that. Graphical is saved. After
Okay.
that, here, what am I supposed to click to open this?
Just
What
do
I've
TQT,
opened?
nothing to be done. Just do TQT,
Acha,
it will
directly
open in
take it.
graphical. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So up to here, it's clear, right? How to change the status
Yeah.
to reissue. Okay.
Yes.
The next step after this, once you have changed the status to reissue, now we will look at our calculation. What do we need to collect in this? So we need to collect one tax, which is 190 dirhams. X-ray Papa tax we have to collect. Plus we have to collect 840 dirhams as my change fee. So in this case now, in order to add the taxes in my action button on top, there is something called as view modify taxes. Okay. Next, you will click on view modify taxes. Okay. So whenever you want to add or remove any taxes, you will always go here, view modify taxes. Now, if you will see here, there are already some taxes which are showing here, and next to that, you can see the status as paid. Okay, so these were the taxes which were there already on your ticket, the first ticket which you had issued, and these are already paid by the customer. That's why you can see the status is showing as paid. All right. Now, what is not paid is what we need to add here. So we will add here. When you will click in this box, automatically currency will get selected. Here you will put the amount 190, which is our change fee, and it has to be collected as Charlie Papa tax. So I will put Charlie Papa here, and you will keep the status as it is. Here it is saying what? To be paid. So leave it as it is. Okay, because this has to be paid. This is a new tax. Scroll down, click on update. Okay, and you will get a success message. So next step, click on update. Fine. After this, now we go back to our TST. So again here next to this in the action button, the first one, it says view modified TST. Click on this.
Sir, sorry.
Okay.
What is the code for the 190?
Sorry.
The code,
The
tax
code,
code,
Charlie Papa.
Charlie Papa.
So next you will click on view modify TST. Yeah, I clicked here on view modify TST. When I scroll down, I see it is showing only 190 dirhams. So from where this 190 dirhams came, it came from where we added the 190 Charlie Papa tax. So that 190 Charlie Papa tax, now it is showing here as total because we are doing the reissue. But are we supposed to collect only 190 on this ticket for the reissue?
No,
No,
fair
right?
difference. Yeah.
As per our calculation, how much is our total collection? It should be 1030, right? This base fare which is showing over here, is it the old base fare or the new base fare?
The
New.
old.
New, old? See properly. Is this old one or new one?
New.
When
New.
you price, when I price this itinerary, did it price the old fare or did it price the new fare?
Let's write the new fare.
Exactly.
New.
So what will
New,
show
new.
over here? What it will show here? New, right? Not old.
New.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is basically your new base fare which is already showing over here. So in this case, what you will do is you don't have to do anything on this base fare, leave it as it is. Only the total amount instead of 190, you will add the fare difference here. So my fare difference is 840 plus this 190. So total is 1030. I will put this amount here, 1030. Okay, this is going to be my total additional collection. After this, I will just go down and click on update. Again, I get a message, success message saying updated. Now, if you will check your total, it says 1030. So the next step after this is when you click on view modify taxes, check the total, check total amount, total ADC, and then click on update. So if the total is not correct, you can change the total amount there and then you can update click on update. Okay, once you have clicked on update, you can check here whether you're not valid after before if any of the dates are missing. If nothing is here, if it is blank, then you can select it from this calendar. You will put the same date which is there on the travel. So here you will select if it is 10 January, you're not valid before, after can be the same date. Similarly for the return, check your baggage allowance, everything is correct. All are okay. Then in this case, what you can do is simply close this mask and make sure that you save. Okay, if you will not save here, if you will not do this entry here, whatever you have done in the mask will get ignored. Okay, and your ticket will show as first issue only. So make sure after you close the mask, you save. Now that you have saved your TST with all the details, you can open this in cryptic mode. So leave a space, do TQT and enter. So your TST will open now in cryptic. Okay. Now you can check everything over here. So you can see here, my ticket status is showing as reissue. It's showing as R over here. Not valid before, after, date updated. All my baggage is updated. Just cross verify everything. You can see all your taxes are showing paid over here. They're all O. Everywhere you'll see O. Only one tax is showing X, which is the new 190 Charlie Papa tax, which you have to collect. And you will see the total additional collection is 130 here, 1030 here, which is correct as per my calculation. You can see here. Before the reissue, I did my calculation and this is matching as per that. So that means everything is correct. Then you will see your
X
endorsement
is
line. X is a new tax.
new tax. Okay.
Yeah. So now everything is updated in the TST. Now what I need to add is the original issuance. Yeah, the original issuance information. You remember when I was giving you the example of the jacket, right? When you are going to exchange something, you have to give back the old, then only you will get the new one, right? So in this case, we have to enter the information about the old ticket in the TST. So this is my ticket which I'm going to exchange, which is on line number 6. So in order to enter this information in the TST, I will do Fox Oscar first original issue followed by a star sign, Fox Oscar star Lima and the ticket line number Lima 6. Okay, enter. So one FO line will come here. Nothing to be done here. Just press enter again. So the moment you will press enter again, you will see that FO line has got added. And if you will open your TST now, TQT, it will show in your TST as well. Okay, so this is really important. If you will not add this, your ticket will not get reissued. After this, you will also see there is an
Sir,
FPO
come again,
slash cal.
that F4, sir.
See, if you want to add the FO line, you need to do FO star Lima and the line number. So the moment you will enter, one FO line will come. Nothing to be done, just press enter again and it will get added. Okay, remember this entry FO star.
But why are we adding this FO? It's already there in the face of the PNR, no?
Where is it? Okay, let's see. I didn't do the FO
If
entry.
it's F,
Okay,
huh.
where is it? Show me.
Yeah, line number 6.
Line number 6. Is this
The
FO?
ticket, no, but the ticket information, ticket number
Ticket
is there.
information is there. Okay, now
Huh.
tell me, is it there in your
Ticket.
TST? So when I will reissue this ticket, will that ticket information come here? It's a good question. Why I'm asking why I'm adding FO. So in my TST, is that information there?
No.
Correct. So this is the reason why we perform this entry. Okay. So I have to add this to the TST, right? Only then when I'm giving the command, the system will know that I am reissuing the ticket against an old ticket. So this
Yeah.
command is very, very important. Yeah, when you're doing manual reissue. So when you do FO star Lima and the ticket line number, this is to add your whatever is your line number. It could be 6, 7, 8. This is to add first issue
Issue.
information in TST. Okay, first issue information in TST. So this is very important. Once I do this, when I do FO star Lima 6, one FO line will come, nothing to be done here. Just press enter. That's it. So it will get added. Make sure you save this. And then you need to update your form of payment. So I can see that already system has added one form of payment over here, FPO/cash, which is my original form of payment on this ticket. The ticket which I'm going to reissue, this was my form of payment on this ticket. Now I am reissuing the ticket with 1030 dirhams. So I also need to tell my system what will be my new form of payment for this amount. So I am collecting 1030 now. So I also need to inform the system what is my new form of payment. So in this case, what you need to do is first you need to delete this old one, do X11. Okay. Then you will put Fox Papa Oscar, which is my old form of payment, /cash. Then you will add a plus sign here, plus slash my new form of payment. So old and new. Now sometimes old and new can be different. Let's say you old form of payment was cash. Now you want to use new form of payment as invoice for this additional amount. You can put INV. You want to use card. You can put CC and the card details. So old and new can be different. Old will remain the same, but a new form of payment can be different. Okay. So whenever you're doing a manual reissue, make sure you put the old form of payment as FPO/ your old form of payment. Let's say, for example, in this ticket, your old form of payment was credit card. So you'll put FPO CCVI and whatever was the card number / the expiry. And now your new form of payment is cash. Then you'll put plus/cash. All right. So here in our case, our old form of payment was cash. So I will put cash. Then plus/ my new form of payment also is cash. So after the FO element, you will update.
Richard,
Yeah,
in every reissue, the old form of payment is a mandatory
yes,
with the new form of payment.
yes. Both old
So,
ticket information and form of payment, both are mandatory. All right.
Richard,
Yes.
I have to change my system. Can we take a break? Because
One
my
moment.
system is lagging. Okay.
No issues. Give me 5 minutes, then we can go for break.
It's an important topic, so I don't want to get missed.
No worries. I'm not doing anything. I'm just showing. So you need to watch my screen now. Yeah. You
Richard,
don't have.
after reissuing this one, we can take a break. And Richard, yesterday topic you have not shared by email.
What topic?
The commands.
Yeah. That I sent today. Everything all together in one PDF. I
Okay.
told you, no.
Okay.
I will share a PDF with you all.
Yeah.
So in the
And one
lunch
more
break
thing.
today, I will send you all the PDF command. But guys, 1 second. Let me just complete this, please. Okay. It's very
Okay, sure.
important. This is an important topic. Let me complete this. Then I'll
Okay,
take your
sure.
questions. Okay. 1 second. So as I was telling you all, first you add the FO line, then you will add the old and the new form of payment. All right. So I will add the old and the new form of payment. Okay.
2 minutes.
After this, make sure you will.
You always in hurry, yeah? But you only a hurry, but your aircraft is always slow.
Okay. I will save this now. So now everything is updated now for the reissue. I can do one final check before the reissue. I will do TQT and I will check everything is updated. So yeah, my ticket is under reissue status. My total amount is showing 1030. This is my total additional collection. I can see my first issue information has been added in the TST. I can see my old and new form of payment also is added in my TST. So once I have checked everything is in order, then I can give the issuance command. Now this is TST number 2. So I can do TTP slash tango 2 slash RT. So the moment I do this, it says OK e-ticket. Now when you will notice in your PNR, there is a new ticket number which is showing on line number 6 and the total amount is showing as 1030. When I will open this ticket TWD slash Lima 6, you can see here this is a reissued, your indicator R over here, you can see it's a reissued ticket. You will see the total amount, additional collection 1030 alpha is showing, which means it's an additional collection. You will also see your old ticket information here, just like how you see in the ATC reissue. Same way you can see here. And in the ticket, you will also see your old and new form of payment. If you want to display the original ticket, the ticket which was issued before this, just do TWD slash Oscar star. And you will see this was the ticket which has been exchanged. So earlier, this was the base fare, this was the total fare. Your status is showing as exchange. And now this is your base fare, this is the total additional collection. And this status is showing as open. All right. So in manual reissue, if you will follow all these steps as I showed you, okay, there are very less chances that you will make a mistake. But if you will miss any of one of these steps, 100% some mistake will happen. So after you save, you will do TTP slash whatever the TST number slash RT. I will put the steps for you here in the chat box, and then you guys can take a break. Okay, and we can come back and you can reissue your ticket after the break. Yeah. So the PNR which you have created, do the changes in the PNR with Lima class for the return, and then you can reissue the ticket. Okay, guys.
Richard, we can get the cryptic commands also in the